If you plan to use Systeme.io this year, choosing the wrong plan can cost you time, money, and sometimes even force you to start all over. In this video, I'll explain which plan to choose based on your own goals, not according to marketing or the aim of selling you a very specific plan. And if you decide to upgrade to a paid plan after this video, I've gathered all my bonuses and ready-to-use systems on a dedicated page. And the link is right below this video in the description. Currently, on the internet, Systeme.io is still one of the only platforms that can manage sales funnels, email marketing, automations, online courses, affiliate programs, blogs, websites, and webinars, all without having to stack 5 or 6 different software solutions. However, the true question isn't, what exactly is the optimal plan? The actual question you should be asking yourself is, which plan is most appropriate for my current business situation right now? If you take a look here, we are aware that Systeme.io provides a complimentary plan, and this applies to all the languages in various countries they support. On every occasion, they consistently offer a plan that is freely accessible. Now, the main disadvantage of this plan, actually, is that it's going to be very quickly limited. Who exactly is this free plan designed for? It will primarily be aimed at, not even beginners, but just individuals who want to quickly test the platform. And the great advantage is that to get started with this free plan, you don't need any credit card at all. I won't dwell on it because it's extremely limited compared to what you can actually do. At minimum, if you're serious about growing your business, you'll need to check out the startup plan, which starts at just 17 euros, and here we'll look at its various features. The advantage of the startup plan is that it can allow you to get up to 5,000 contacts, meaning 5,000 active people on your email list. Why is this important for an online business? Your objective, depending on what you're trying to sell, is to create a database. This database that you will then utilize. And your email list is part of this database. And so, being able to build your list and to have more qualified people registered on it is also a strong indicator of an online business that is in good health. And so, Systeme.io, on the startup plan, allows you to have 5,000 contacts. 5,000 contacts, that's huge. If you're starting out, you know perfectly well you can easily generate significant income, over 10,000 euros a month, with at least 5,000 subscribers on your list, no problem at all. The startup plan is interesting compared to the free plan, mainly because of the tags. It might seem trivial, but tags are what will allow you to manage your list and identify who to send emails to, who not to, who to send reminders to, who's new on your list, who's already a buyer, etc. And when you look at the free plan, you can only have one tag. This means that if you create a capture page, for example, to give something away for free, collect a contact, get this qualified person on your email list, and then later you want to sell them a product, well, you won't actually be able to identify this person on your email list with the free plan because you can only assign one tag, and so you won't know who, ultimately, to send which campaign or email to. That's why it's very important to understand this. Once again, it might seem like a small detail, but tags are extremely important. They're what, in the I/O system, will allow you to manage your email list and essentially know the identity of your prospect on your list and their current status. Are they already subscribed? Interested? Not interested? Have they already watched a sales video? Have they already downloaded a document? Is he in your community, etc.? If I continue with startups, you can still create super interesting pipelines. This is a new Systeme.io feature that was released not too long ago, and it allows you to monitor the progression of your leads. If you're involved in direct sales and perhaps have setters, or maybe a team working alongside you, it helps you know the current status of your prospects, whether it's you or a team, to understand what stage of advancement in your sales process your prospects are currently in. Unlimited emails, that's a big plus, and it's, I think, one of the few platforms that offer it. Automatic email campaigns, you can have 10 on the startup plan, and the automation rules. Again, that's what I was showing you. On the free plan, you can only have one automation rule. For example, if he entered his email address, he filled out the form, we're going to send him an automated email that will provide him with the resource he requested. And then, after that, we'll wait maybe a few hours or a day and enroll him in an automated sequence. Well, on the free plan, that won't be possible. You'll only have a single automation rule, but in this situation, you can have a minimum of 10 automation rules. This is what will truly enable you to generate a flow, we could say, a rational flow, or perhaps an intelligent flow for your prospect once they enter your ecosystem. As for workflows, you can also have 5 of them right here. For sales funnels, you get only 3 on the free plan and 10 on the startup plan. 50 sales funnels. And actually, the most interesting thing here are the domains. It's really important to be able to have a custom domain, because if you don't have a personalized domain name, you won't be able to run automated email campaigns. You absolutely need a custom domain. You'll need an email address that's linked to your own custom domain, and that's what will allow you to generate automated email campaigns and drive sales automatically. Upsells, 10 upsells, order bumps. For a startup plan, you can now create events. There's a calendar feature. You can create a website. You can create blogs. You have a multitude of integrations with various payment processors. You can create a blog. You can create a sales page. The links that you very often see if you go onto, TikTok or Instagram. These are pages that are designed in a vertical way so that they're optimized for navigation on a mobile phone. Well, with the startup plan, you can create up to 3 pages right here, and that will actually enable you to sell directly through the mobile version. You're able to conduct e-commerce. You can also have more than 100 products available within your catalog on the startup plan, create online courses, and build a community. Here, it's really interesting. You can have an unlimited number of students in your various courses. You can have up to 5 courses, 5 communities. You can create 1 community per course, and you can also set up an affiliate program. And here, we can actually see that the support is available to everyone. That's truly a significant advantage of the platform. They offer email support 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, which is extremely responsive, and always in any language ultimately, so that's truly impressive. And the migration. Now, migration isn't included here on these plans, only on the unlimited plan. But migration, if you switch to an annual plan, then it's included on the webinar plan, in a coaching session, and various integrations. So, this is the first plan. So, let's say, broadly speaking, if you're just starting out, if you simply want to create an online business with straightforward automations, and you perhaps want to test your system without any complexity, then the startup plan is truly the perfect option for that. It's really a very affordable rate, €17 a month. When you see that most platforms today, most are North American market platforms, and they're at least $100 a month. Here, you get the entirety of your system for just €17 per month. You have 5,000 contacts. That's huge for people. They don't realize it. If you have an email list with 5,000 contacts, and it's a quality list, your subscription is absolutely nothing compared to that. And the 10 sales funnels, you can easily have everything you need to create and test with this plan. So if you're just starting out, it's the perfect plan. Honestly, 80% of beginners never use more than this particular plan during their first month, because it truly is the foundational plan for setting up the entire system. However, the real limitation you'll encounter with this startup plan is if you want to implement a lot of advanced automation or scale up rapidly, you'll quickly hit its limits, especially concerning the number of tags and funnels you'll be able to create. Then, next to that, you have the webinar plan, and that one is €47 per month. Now, quite often it's misunderstood because people think it's only for those who want to do webinars, but that's not the case at all. Well, this is a plan that's going to allow you to create serious automations, and it will enable you to build much more complex funnels with multiple order bumps, several upsells, downsells, and various possibilities. And this plan, it's perfect. Actually, when you already have a system in place, you really want to gain a bit more control over the system you've established, and that you've tested your offer, you know your offer is selling well, and you now want to progressively start scaling your offer. So, this plan is truly intended, we could say, for people who already have something in place. Personally, I have the unlimited plan because I have many offers, software I sell, and so on. So I need more pages, more automations, and so on. But the webinar plan is really about the difference, in fact, will truly be in terms of volume, the possibilities you'll have for testing, especially regarding funnel types. You see, you can have over 300 steps in your funnels. One step in a funnel is actually a funnel, and it might have, say, 4 or 5 pages, while you can have up to 300 e-steps within your funnel across all your combined funnels. Not 300 steps in a funnel, otherwise you won't even notice. You'd never make it. But that really allows you to start scaling with the webinar offer. And then, the unlimited plan, so who is it for? It's €97 per month. And once again, as I was explaining, generally this plan, in fact, is what you'll find with the basic rates, for the majority of offers on the North American market. And that's why Systeme.io is extremely popular internationally, because it truly slashes prices and delivers a genuinely high-quality product. So naturally, you'll have access to all the features, which will be completely unlimited, okay? Everything is unlimited here. And the real reason to say, okay, I'm choosing an unlimited plan is truly if you know that you already have a lot of sales, a lot of volume, you're generating or managing multiple projects simultaneously, you don't want any limitations, you have a team working with you, etc. You can give them different access levels. So it's more, you need to consider that if you tell yourself, okay, I'll get an unlimited plan, I'm a beginner, I haven't really validated my offer, but I already want an unlimited plan, you might think, okay, that'll help me go faster. But that's not true. The downside of getting an unlimited plan too early is that, naturally, you have many more options, and that can also be a reason to get lost, to perhaps do too much and lose your way. The advantage of starting with a plan, whether it's a startup or a webinar, is that you'll have certain limitations in terms of features. This will also force you to keep a very streamlined system until you are absolutely certain that the system is profitable, that it brings you returns, and is validated by your market. People show interest, people join your list, people buy your offer, download your free resources, and so on. That's why it's interesting to start with that. So if I had to summarize, well, you have the plan, honestly, the free plan, honestly. Let's not even talk about it. It's really to be avoided. It's not that I'm pushing for a paid plan, but you won't be able to do anything with the free one. Just browse the platform. You see, if I show you on the dashboard, the free plan will give you access to the dashboard, and you'll be able to navigate the platform, but you won't be able to create anything serious. If you go for a startup plan, I'm starting out, I have an offer idea, I want to test it, I want to start building a community on my email list, I might want to have an online course, create a community on Systeme.io. The startup plan is perfect for that, and the price, especially, is extremely well suited. Then, well, the webinar plan, it's more like this. Well, my offer is validated. Now, I want to create some automations. I might want to delegate certain aspects and truly automate my business, and perhaps even begin testing 1 or 2 additional offerings. In the unlimited plan, it's really more like, okay, I know what I've got. I want to scale up. I want to go all out, full speed ahead. I have multiple projects, several offers. It's all running smoothly. And that's why you can afford to pick an unlimited plan. It's important to understand that there isn't one good, universal final plan. There's a plan that's adapted to each person's specific situation, and it's crucial to grasp this so you don't rush things and ultimately, well, lose time on it. If you switch to a paid plan, the price is exactly the same. The only difference is that, well, in the description, I've included a link that allows you to unlock exclusive bonuses, complete systems. If you upgrade to a paid Systeme.io plan, you won't pay any more, but I will give you over 2,000 euros worth of bonuses, a clear method, systems, everything is absolutely ready-made. The link is right there in the description, but only if you're truly interested. And you choose the plan that suits you, the plan that truly corresponds to your very specific needs, your current requirements, not the one they try at all costs to sell you. To summarize, Systeme.io is a tool. What will truly make the difference is the system that you will build around this tool. And if you want to automate intelligently, then I'll let you check out the different resources I've made available below the video